Welcome back to Pokemon Sword The Adventure.
Tonight we go across a bridge.
Now, unfortunately, I can't...
We drown in the fucking water. Oh, no, I need to
said
that out again.
You said fuck already.
Yeah.
Well, I've just said it as well. Unfortunately, we can't go fishing now, I was thinking of, but I think we can surf there later.
I thought we could fish anywhere.
No, you can only... In this game, you can only fish in the area where the little ripples appear in the water, annoyingly.
Baby game.
Route 5. Oh, it's the film crew. Uh-oh, we gotta do a double battle.
Ninjas, hide the van.
Oh god, I've forgotten about that show.
Yeah.
Prank Patrol?
Barney and the Ninjas too, yeah.
For a second then, it didn't look like the microphone was being held by a hand. It looked like it was floating, and I got very... Oh, a Clink Clang. Or is it Clink? No, Clink Clang's the final form.
That looks like a... Is it called a Scraggy or whatever? Like, it looks like a Pikachu mixed with, like, the Scraggy one that, like, is, like, pants are falling down.
I see what you mean, yeah. Scraggy's Gen 5. This is... Helioptile's a Gen 6 creature, which...
Creature?
It turns into... Its final form is a basilisk, the frilled neck lizard, which is quite cute, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what this form is meant to be, some kind of salamander or something. I can't remember.
Rip.
I've slept since, and I'm not... I remember playing it last.
Oh no, charging my laser. I like that, actually.
Yeah.
The ears.
Yeah, because they're like solar panels and stuff. It
Mud slap, baby, mud slap.
Jesus.
I think it's because I remember in... it was... I know I said Pokemon, and we're playing Pokemon.
We are.
It's in The Simpsons where it's like he challenges everyone to a duel and does like Love Shack, but it's Glove Slap.
Oh! Love Shack's a good song.
Yeah.
I don't think Cosmic Thing is their best album. Personally, I think Wild Planet is their best album, but that's just me. B-52s, for if you're curious. Again, talking about music-related things, it's just what we do. Ooh, that's handy to learn.
Protect, yeah, probably. Wow, amazing!
Oh, the battery died.
The lens cap was still on.
Wow. Thankfully, we've never done
Wait,
that.
what's that?
What?
It's the unknown. I don't know what's... Oh, it's like one of those like far-fetched looking things.
Yeah, it's the regional Farfetch'd.
What about the pink one that you... Oh, yeah, it just is a Farfetch'd.
Yeah.
I thought it was like one of those ones that was holding the nougat thing.
No, it's not a timber. It's a regional Farfetch'd.
It looks very pissed.
Wouldn't you be if you're just some random wild bird walking around and
with a leak?
That heavy thing. I don't think we're ever going to get a Surfetched because you have to get like 3 crits in a row in a battle or something to get it to evolve.
Did it steal it from like Orihime from that like meme, the leak spin?
Oh god, that's an old meme.
And I only know Orihime because I watched like some of Bleach and then I was like, how has it not ended yet?
The creator kind of dragged it out for a while, but because it made the front page of all the magazines and stuff, kind of because it was published in the same ones that Dragon Ball and stuff was in.
Yeah, Shonen Jump.
Yeah, but as the series went on, the art got less and less expressive, and the background started to disappear, and
they just needed to get it out there.
Yeah, they were just doing it and getting it out there, and the creator was clearly cutting corners and actually got dropped, I believe.
What, so it didn't finish?
I don't know. I think it finished, but they were forced into a very early finish.
Oh, right.
And by the publishers, and they were basically dropped from syndication, and they advertised it less and less as it went on because those issues were selling less, and did we kill it by accident?
Because I think there was like a somewhat recent, I say somewhat recent, probably like within the last 2 years, there was like a reference to that, like with, they basically had like an anime where like Miku showed up and she was buying leaks, I think.
Fair enough.
Because I think it was like, the like the Miku singing things memes, like those that like trend.
Yeah.
So I think it was supposed to be like a reference to that or something. I don't know which show it was that she showed up in. I think it was just like a cameo though.
Hell if I know. I never really...
What's that floating thing?
It's an Igglybuff. It's an Igglybuff.
I see.
I never really watched or read much of Bleach when it was out, but I did have the games for the DS, which followed the TV show, and they were like Mortal Kombat style fighting games.
Yeah. We should play... Oh, actually, I don't know if they came out in the West or not. The Death Note DS games.
I didn't know there were any.
There's like sort of...
No, it's for daycare.
You know, like sort of puzzly kind of... I think that's supposed to be like, you know, sort of like a Phoenix Wright, like Professor Layton type.
Oh, this is where we
deal.
get the bike. We'll get them in a minute. I want to go down here first. Yeah. Kind of like we should. Speaking of those kind of things, we need to do more Nancy Drew for the channel.
But like, I think that the if they weren't released in the West, obviously, you know, all the dialogue's in Japanese, we wouldn't be able to do that.
Unless there's a patch.
I don't know.
Or
like a fan translation.
Possibly, or we get you to translate.
I can't translate. I don't know, like, certain things that are really useful, but I know how to say fossil. It's really not, like... It's not exactly the type of, you know, structure that I need.
Yeah, that's fair. I still want to play Last Window at some point. I really want to do a Let's Play of not Last Window, Last the sequel to Hotel Dusk.
Yeah.
Well, mind you, I want to do Last Window as well, but we need to play Hotel Dusk first.
Yeah.
So I really want to do a Let's Play of that at some point. It's my favourite DS game ever. It's so good. You would like it.
I hope so. Well, I mean, I liked Nancy Drew. So.
Yeah, it's a lot more...
I just noticed how N64 that backdrop looks.
Yeah. I see
It's just a texture.
Yeah, I see what you mean now.
I do like it though. Like
it's
there's
more
still a charm to it.
It's more noticeable for us with it being blown up on the screen than it is going to be for the person watching it on YouTube in that resolution on there, which we can see on the other monitor. So it won't be as bad for you watching this at home, but for us with it blown up in like HD, it's very obvious, unfortunately. But
I think it's also the TV itself isn't quite as like the picture isn't as polished on this. What the hell?
It's a Gen 7 fairy type.
I like it.
It evolves into
cute.
It evolves into Ribombi, which is like a butterfly fairy thing. I think the final not Kahuna, but the final gym challenge person for the other island who does the trials and things.
Yeah.
She's a fairy type specialist, and I believe it's either her ace or it's the one that shows up in the battle for the trial, which you have to fight on the boat. I know that doesn't mean anything to you because you haven't played Gen 7, but I'm pretty sure it's involved in the trial in some way, or it's the trial captain's ace.
Is that like what? Is that got like eggs on top of it? That building?
It's the nursery. It's for daycare.
I thought it might have been.
Yeah, it's for daycare. We did talk to the person outside just now, but that's why all these breeders are about as well.
I didn't really pay attention to what they were. Oh, it's that one. I recognise it. Yeah, the fucking cappuccino thing.
Yeah, that one.
I don't remember it by name, I've just seen it.
Fair enough.
This is why I need an actual Pokédex, just to be like, what's that? You know, like how Ash is just like oblivious.
Mm-hmm. Or he forgets stuff when between seasons. Like he sees a Steelix for the first time and goes, "Whoa, what's that?" And then 4 seasons later, in like a different region, sees a Steelix. "Whoa, what's that?" Yeah. And he just forgets.
Maybe they're all like different Ashes from like different regions.
So they're all clones like Nurse Joy.
Yeah.
That would explain a lot.
It's actually all like the Matrix.
But then how do Misty and Brock still have the same memories from being across regions and stuff when they bring stuff up and they don't mention it?
Because they know a version of Ash that isn't the Ash that they're talking to, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they all share memories. Maybe they're all a hive mind.
Oh, God. What, like the Borg?
Yeah, but then they didn't update their servers, so you didn't know what Steelix was.
That's one where we can go fishing.
Hey!
Watch us get another fucking Magikarp again.
What do we have?
Hooray! Another fucking Magikarp. Hooray!
What can we get though?
I don't know.
Aside from Magikarp,
I don't think we can upgrade the fishing rod in this game. I think it's just a fishing rod you have, not like an old rod, a great rod, a super rod, or anything. I think it's just a fishing rod you have. So,
it is sort of known that sometimes people do just like cook Pokemon.
Yes.
Because like they've had thoughts about like cooking a Magikarp like in episodes.
I mean,
of the show.
in Wobbuffet.
Oh, there's another thing.
I'll go back for it in a sec. I mean, in the first few seasons of the anime, they straight up do eat like Magikarp ribs and stuff when they go to a restaurant and things. But after that, it's never really mentioned again.
Yeah. Like, really early on, they have, like, that dark sort of thing where it's, like, is it, like, pincer or whatever like that? Is, like,
it cuts the Metapod in half.
Like, there's, like, a vision of, like, that's what would happen if it didn't harden.
Yeah, and it cuts... That was disturbing.
Yeah.
I forgot how bloody strong defensively that Wobbuffet can be, because he's just going to tank this.
I suppose they can be a little bit, more edgy in, like, the anime form, but, like, it's still, like, for kids. Although I don't think that the Ash-based stuff is, like, based on manga at all. I think it is just its own thing.
Yes, I think it is.
Which is not the usual thing that happens. Because I think there is, like, a manga for Pokemon that's, like, separate.
Yes, there is. You're right. What was I talking about? I've lost my train of thought. Before we were going to go... eating stuff, that was it. Damn it.
Eating Pokemon,
yeah, in the first few seasons and stuff, it is implied that... I mean, even in the first game, Slowpoke tails are talked about as a thing you can buy. Although you can't...
Because I know that other Pokemon, like, kill or eat other Pokemon.
Yeah, that comes up in a Pokedex all the time.
Yeah. But that makes sense, I guess.
It does when they're animals, it does make sense. But and also in the first few seasons of the show, you see, like, non-Pokemon animals, like you see other fish and birds and things, but after the first few seasons, you never see them again.
No.
And they also all seem to be vegetarian or something, and it's never really explained what they eat.
I'm pretty sure there's, like, a whole sort of thing where it's, like, it's kind of implied that, like, long before in, like, ancient times, like, people turned into Pokemon and, like, evolved as Pokemon. It was like a really weird thing.
In the Canalave library in Gen 4, there is a bunch of like folk tales and things, and that is one of them.
Yeah. And like they could marry Pokemon, couldn't they?
Yes, that was only ever in the Japanese version though.
Yeah.
In the English translation, they put it so that it said that there was a time when humans and Pokemon sat at the same dinner table, but in the Japanese translation, it does literally say that people used to marry Pokemon, and they got kept out of the English version.
I need to stop saying Pokemon. It's Pokemon.
It doesn't really matter. Language is subjective.
It's like when people say Mario.
No one ever says Mario.
Like, so there's like sometimes where it's like Super Mario.
I've never heard it said like that. Never.
Like I have heard like you know, like when they're like trying to do like the over enthusiastic like presenter voice kind of thing. Like not very often, but I have heard it said.
I've never heard that.
Although most of the time they say Mario, which is actually closer to how he like his name actually is, because Americans will be like, oh, it's Mario, but it's like it's Italian, so it's Mario.
Oh, come on! I've wasted like 10 Pokeballs on this fucker.
He also got his name from a landlord.
Did he?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because like the landlord was called Mario or something. Because he was called Jumpman first.
Yeah.
So they didn't have a name for him yet.
Oh,
Hey!
finally! Fucker.
I kind of wished that I got the Pikachu Let's Go thing, because like, you know, everyone knows like, you know, big sort of Pikachu noises or whatever like that, like when you get like the Pokemon in that like Pokeball
yes,
like thing. But the Eevee one sounds really sus. Like,
does it?
yeah. It just makes loads of like questionable noises, and I'm like, I don't want to walk around with this noise coming out. Like,
we've already got one of those.
yeah.
Never mind. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know. Pokemon's weird.
Yeah.
That's what we've established today. Pokemon is weird.
Because it's like the Pokemon that you go along with has a like a specific sound to it, but if you put any other Pokemon in there, it will just be the, you know, the like 8-bit kind of like noises.
Sure.
Like the cries from the games rather than like its own specific voice set.
Okay. I think Eevee and Pikachu are the only ones as mascots that have actually got voice acting in the games as a thing like that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be toggleable. I want to hear Pikachu's old like cry from Gen 4 when it actually has a cry like all the other Pokemon.
I still just want Fat Pikachu back.
That as well, rather than just the voice acting.
Which they do with the Dynamax thing on this.
Yes, they do. They brought Fat Pikachu back, but he's extra thick. This is just
fighting an apple.
It's just an apple.
An apple a day.
Applin is literally just a Digimon. I'm sorry, it's just a Digimon.
Yeah. It's kind of... The fact that he's a chef is like... Is he going to kill that Pokemon? Is he gonna
I mean,
thing?
Its evolution that turns into a turtle, which is basically like an apple pie. It does say in its Pokédex description that people used to peel the flesh off of its back and eat it, which is horrifying.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called though. Appleton, I think.
Well, I heard that like some of like these like giant turtles or whatever, like they went and like tried to discover them and bring them back to like.
Yes, but they kept eating them on the trip.
But like, surely you would save one.
I know,
like...
it's a long trip and we've run out of food stores. I know, let's eat the giant turtle thing.
Yeah, because it's like apparently the meat is like better than any meat out there, and it also comes with like it's like a certain amount of water in like a sack or something, so it just comes with a drink as well.
Yeah, let's just get the bike off of this guy.
They're just harassing a doctor.
Give him a good thrashing. Alright then.
Whack him!
Come on then. You fucker.
You want to have cheeky Pokemon for me?
He's the Pope Catholic, you cheeky cunt.
Was it not Cheeky Tart?
That's the one, yeah.
I mean, it's pretty, like, similar sort of thing. I do like how, like, really weird that is, that, like, there's, like, a kick, like, sort of thing on the screen, but you just jump slightly.
Yeah, I know. My favourite one of those comic dubs is the one where the quote-unquote Scottish trainer lady goes into... She opens the double doors and is like, it's said that the final champion would be here in the royal castle, and they open the double doors, and then it's just the queen sat on the throne, and he goes, welcome, trainer, to your final challenge! And she's just got the little corgis and things, which are like level 1,000, so it's just like, oh, fuck.
Suppose they would have... those yam things.
Yeah, whatever they are, but it was before the gen came out.
Right,
it was just when the character art was revealed.
Isn't a yam basically like a sweet potato?
I think so.
Something like that.
I mean, it does look like a potato with dog ears, doesn't it? So.
But it's like, I don't
think...
think...
What are those things? The little plushies you've got on the shelf behind you.
One's a Shiba dog and the other one, I don't know. The bottom one with the bow tie is a Shiba.
Isn't the other one a cat?
No, I don't think
It's got whiskers, isn't it?
But it's not got, like, pointy ears.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
They both got buttholes, though.
They do, yeah. I saw that before when I came in. And we've got to fight the other one now.
Because of course they do.
Yeah, it's like the Sums. They've got buttholes for whatever reason.
I just like... Because they're, like, incredibly, like, soft, like...
Yeah,
sort of like...
it's got a nice texture to it.
Yeah.
The plushie, not the butthole. Oh, a Sableye. That's interesting.
Well, because it's just like stitched on, but like the actual it's like I don't know what they've
why did I use...
done, but I feel like more plushies need to be that material.
It's like the ones I've got. It's like the polar bear one I got from Kenji. It's got that same kind of flocked texture to it.
They're kind of like an even more like soft squishmallow kind of thing.
I know what you mean. Damn it, we can't use
with
flame charge.
buttholes.
Oh, I can't use any moves on it because it's a fucking ghost type. I'm gonna have to swap. Shit. Corvus Fire.
That one. That one.
Don't. Burb.
How do you remember a name like that, Corvus Squire?
Because that's just how my brain works. I just remember things like that.
Yeah, my nan remembers Peter Capaldi's name because she calls him Peter Garibaldi.
Yes.
Like she just finds like ways of like incorporating other words into things, and it's like that's kind of how I think actually, because I'm like, oh, it's like this thing. But I have to like compare things.
I like Sableye.
I'm the go compare guy.
Wow. Just as annoying.
It's basically Wario, the go compare guy. Like Wario, but with Waluigi's like mustache. Wait, no, actually, it does have a Wario's mustache, isn't it? It's like the zigzaggy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. Nah, he's gonna give us a bike now. Hooray!
Wait, so they were about to steal his bike, and then he just gives you the bike.
Yeah, but maybe he doesn't want it. I don't know.
How is it pronounced? That
Rotom. Rotom.
Yeah, so it's not Rotom.
No, it's motor backwards.
Oh, that's really smart. Yay.
Yeah, because it goes into electronics. It's just motor backwards.
Yeah.
And we get a different uniform on the bike that we change into magically.
Yeah, it's like The Sims. Genius Feather.
Increases special attack.
If you put it behind your ear, you become magic or something, I don't know.
And look at the wild area beneath us and stuff, which we can see in the distance. This is the bridge which you can see from where we were before.
Is that the Tetris castle in the background?
I can't remember the name of the town, but that's where the Dragon Gym is.
Yeah.
But when we were exploring the wild area before, we were running around and we could see this bridge in the distance. We're now riding over the top of it.
Swift Feather. Was there another thing back there, or was I like imagining it?
Where?
Like a little bit. Oh no, it was just the wheels.
Yeah.
I thought I saw like more sparkling before, but I didn't.
Nope.
You've still gone past another one.
I know, I'm not bothered. Oh, we're gonna have another battle.
Warning us, he's never won a battle against us.
Do we kick his ass for this episode or save it for next time?
I don't know. Should we not just get it over with?
Yeah, alright then. This session's run on a fair bit, so we'll just get it over and done with.
Because like it's the end of like a big session of a bunch of them, so may as well go out in style.
Yeah, kick his ass again. His team hasn't even changed. He's got the same three things.
That bridge suddenly got a lot bigger.
I just want to slap him. I really do. He just annoys me.
Yeah, we just got to kick the Wooloo back at him.
See, I never found How annoying in Gen 7, who's the same kind of character and rival / protagonist friend of yours, like Hop is. I never found him annoying in Gen 7. Hop
No.
I find extremely irritating, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Even though they're the same archetype.
For some reason, I thought that the Pokemon anime that came out with Go is the sort of thing. I thought like that was supposed to be for this generation, but it was like a different thing. It seemed.
I'm not sure. I don't really watch the anime.
No, but it was like a different friend. So I guess it must have been like a different. Like, it mustn't have been based off of one of the games, because I don't think Go is in any of them.
No, I don't think they are.
No.
They're also non-binary
Yeah.
as a character, which is interesting.
But, like, they're not in any of the games. So,
No,
like,
they aren't.
It must have just been, like, its own Like, because I think it was like supposed to be like a soft reboot type kind of thing, but I'm not sure.
Yes. I think you're right. I mean, I don't know.
Although they already finished Ash's story afterwards anyway.
Yeah, he won the championship and stuff, didn't he?
Yeah, spoilers.
I mean,
he somehow did that stuff.
For the first time in like 25 years of being around, yeah.
Like, it's like Metroid. Like, he gets to like a new area and then suddenly all of the skills that he had previously are just stripped from him.
Yeah, it's like his level 100 Pikachu gets defeated by like the elemental monkeys for Gen 5, like the first episode.
Yeah.
Or something. It's embarrassing. That was a crit.
Like, Pikachu has amnesia.
Yeah, but amnesia would boost his defense, so he doesn't mean he gets killed as easily.
I forgot that this thing looked like a banana.
A what?
Oh, maybe more like a pineapple, actually. But,
yeah. I don't really know. It's a monkey.
I think it's because I didn't really see this one all that much because I was using a water type.
So he had the rabbit.
Yeah.
Whereas I used...
But the thing is that in that one that I was on about with Go in it...
Yeah, see what? It's going to turn into the bus.
Scorbunny was the starter that Go got, I think.
Yeah. It's going to turn into a bus. See?
It looks like Doomguy.
A little bit. But when you won't be able to hear it as much on this menu, but
Charger bug.
When I bring it up in a second, I finally get an electric move.
Hey!
Because it is electric bug now. Yeah, you get rid of string shot. Poof.
Ta-da! Yay!
It is very adorable. I do like Charger Bug. Let me just get through this dialogue.
You've gotten strong. No, you've just not improved.
Yeah, literally. Well, we have gotten strong. Andy hasn't improved.
Yeah.
Right, off he goes.
But
Bye.
I feel like even if we were still, like, not improving that much, we would still probably be fine.
Now, listen to this, because you'll hear it. Hang on. Sounds like a car horn beep. He's a little bus.
Yeah.
Beep beep, motherfucker.
It's like a bus in like an arcade game or something.
Yeah, and you know the shiny one is red. It's like a red London bus.
Look, red.
Oh wait, that's blood. Anyway, don't get me started on... I will be able to quote the entirety of Meet the Spy from memory. We're coming to the end of this route now. Oh.
Meets the pie. What the hell?
Okay. It was an Eldergost. It was just...
Yeah, but like, it just sort of went.
We've got a couple more trainers to fight. So on the next episode, we kick more butt as we explore the route.
I can't go on there.
Yeah. On the next episode, we kick some more trainers' asses as we explore the route up to the next town. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Until then, like the video if you did, subscribe for more upcoming content, and we'll see you soon. Take care, and ta-ra for now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye!